Rocket Raccoon, the Misfit who became a hero among the stars. Once upon a time, in a galaxy teeming with bizarre creatures and endless star systems, there was a raccoon unlike any other. His name was Rocket, but he wasn't an ordinary raccoon. Rocket was genetically engineered by cruel scientists who spliced his DNA with advanced cybernetic implants, granting him incredible intelligence, combat skills, and a knack for building and using devastating weapons. Rocket escaped his captors, vowing never to be anyone's experiment again. With a quick wit and sharper aim, he made a name for himself across the galaxy as a cunning mercenary and bounty hunter. His reputation for explosive firefights and elaborate heists earned him both enemies and allies, but Rocket trusted no one, except his best friend, Groot, a humanoid tree who could only utter the words, "I am Groot." The turning point. Rocket's life took a turn when he crossed paths with a group of misfits, all outlaws in their own right. There was Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, the cocky human pilot, Gamora, a deadly assassin seeking redemption, and Drax the Destroyer, a warrior fueled by revenge. Together, they formed an uneasy alliance to prevent the power-hungry villain Ronan, the accuser, from wielding an ancient, destructive artifact called the Power Stone. Though Rocket initially joined the group for profit, he soon discovered something he never thought he'd find: a family. Despite their constant bickering, Rocket realized that these flawed but loyal companions were willing to risk everything for one another. The heroic feats. Rocket proved invaluable in their missions. His ingenious traps, high-tech gadgets, and mastery of firearms turned the tide in countless battles. From piloting spaceships through treacherous asteroid fields to building colossal bombs at a moment's notice, Rocket's skills were unmatched. He might have been small in size, but his courage was immeasurable. One of Rocket's greatest moments came during the battle against Thanos, a cosmic tyrant bent on erasing half of all life in the universe. Fighting alongside the Avengers and other heroes, Rocket used his cunning to outwit the Mad Titan's forces. Though they faced devastating losses, Rocket's determination and ingenuity helped save countless lives. More than a fighter, beneath his gruff exterior and sharp tongue, Rocket hid deep scars from his painful past. Over time, he began to confront his fears and vulnerabilities, opening up to his friends and accepting that he didn't have to face the universe alone. Rocket Raccoon might be a gun-toting, trash-talking raccoon, but he's also a hero who reminds us that no matter where you come from, or how broken you feel, you can rise above your past to fight for something greater than yourself. And so, Rocket continues to soar through the stars, with Groot by his side and his trusty blasters in hand, proving that even the smallest heroes can make the biggest difference. A new journey. After the epic battle with Thanos, Rocket found himself at a crossroads. The loss of friends and the destruction caused by the snap left scars that even his sharp wit couldn't mask. Yet, Rocket wasn't one to dwell in despair. Alongside the Guardians of the Galaxy, he vowed to rebuild and protect what was left of the universe. Their missions became more daring, venturing into uncharted territories and defending those who couldn't fight for themselves. Rocket's reputation grew, and so did his responsibility. For the first time, he wasn't just a fighter or a thief, he was a leader. The Guardians looked to him for guidance, and though he pretended to hate the attention, it was clear that Rocket embraced his newfound role. The mystery of Rocket's past. As the Guardians continued their adventures, Rocket began piecing together the fragments of his origin. Deep inside, he knew there were still unanswered questions about the experiments that created him. Were there others like him? Why was he chosen? Their quest led them to Half-World, a desolate planet once home to the very lab where Rocket had been born. What Rocket discovered was both horrifying and heartbreaking. Other creatures, twisted and augmented like him, had been left behind, living in misery. Rocket, fueled by anger and guilt, led the Guardians in a daring rescue mission to free these creatures and destroy the remnants of the lab. But the mission wasn't just about revenge. It was about redemption. Rocket realized that his pain had a purpose: to ensure no one else would suffer as he had. The legacy of Rocket Raccoon. With the lab destroyed and the rescued creatures given a chance at freedom, Rocket felt a weight lifted from his shoulders. He could never erase his past, but he could use it to forge a better future for others. As the Guardians continued their journey through the stars, Rocket remained their heart and soul. He taught his friends that strength wasn't just about weapons or strategy. It was about loyalty, love, and the courage to face your fears. Through countless adventures, Rocket's sarcasm and sharp tongue never wavered. But those who truly knew him saw the deeper truth. Beneath the bravado was a hero who had fought every battle, not just for glory or survival, but to protect the family he'd built among the stars.